Alright guys, let's hang out with the puppies for a bit. So thinking about what I should do. I'm gonna make them breakfast. So we'll come bring them their plates. And then I think I'm gonna make them some like hot water. And have some canned food for them. Some good food. So hopefully they eat right now, or maybe they want breakfast. You know, I think some of their favorite things to eat for breakfast are pancakes. They won't ever turn that down if it's offered to them. Sweet. Okay. So we're about ready to start the stream. What can I say? I do have some best driver stories. I could tell you guys right now. I have a few. I have a few. They're unofficial though, but I'll still tell you guys them anyways. Let me get the rest of the backups pulled up though. But yeah, I think this happened over like the last couple of days. Let's see, I think I went out to practice one of these couple times, and I was on the way home, and then, you know, this, like I said, I make this turn somewhere, and then, I don't know, it's always people at the intersection, right? And I guess, you know, I start going up the hill, you know, I start climbing it, and this guy starts trying to, like, you know, accelerate faster than I am, right? Even though I'm giving good pace, that way, you know, he could stay, you know, in back of me, he could accelerate too and whatnot, but, you know, he started trying to, like, you know, push faster than me, and we get to the peak, or the climax of the thing, and, you know, I guess he hesitates, and so I gain some more ground, and he tries to speed back up, but as soon as he sees that, you know, there's a stop right there, right? And he tries to speed back up, you know, he lets off super early while I keep going and going, and he keeps doing that. He keeps trying to speed back up, and ends up like letting off and braking super early, trying to see if he could get the car in front. But, you know, every time he did that, he just fell more and more behind. So eventually he fell about like 2 or 3 cars behind. I make my perfect stop, and then, you know, he's trying to stop normally, like, but there's just no way, because he's running out of distance, and he's already engaged his brakes, so his car's already going too slow to even make the car make it all the way to the finish line, basically. So he already accepted that. He DQs himself by not making a complete stop, and I'm like, oh, that's already the DQ. I won, you know, and I already won by making it there first. And on top of that, this guy DQs himself because he couldn't get it up on me, you know what I mean? And then on top of that, I'm like, all right, and now let me show you what it's really about. And so I take this guy, I pull up on him side by side, and we're coming up onto the turn. And this is a corner. and it's got a nice little corkscrew. It's not like Eau Rouge heavy, but it's a pretty decent corkscrew. It's actually a reverse one, and so it like dips in very hard, but then it also like slants in the other direction because the road changes, and so it's a very nasty corkscrew, you know. And so so we come through it, but he's on the outside, and I guess this guy, maybe he knows the road or something, you know. This guy thought he knew the road, and so he pulls up, you know. He tries to be faster than me. I pull up side by side. He tries to accelerate, but he brakes super early, you know. And I'm like, and you know, he brakes because he's scared of the corkscrew, right? And so I'm like, I look at him, and you know, I just don't even try, but I show him what's up. And so as he goes in front of me and he brakes super early, my car flies right in front of him because of how hard he braked. And then we come into the corkscrew, right, as I'm telling you guys about, and I just I flick it really hard, right, and then I send the car sideways. And as the car is basically drifting, because I look, the tires slide, right, all 4 tires are sliding, and then I punch the gas to make the wheels spin and punch me out, right? And so I floored the gas, and I was like maybe like a foot or an inch away from his car, and as I was pushing him out of his line, you know, because he saw me do that and he was trying to move outward a little bit, he slowed down a lot more, and I just took off on him. And by that point, I already built like two bus lengths of a gap right there because of how much he slowed down and how much I accelerated without slowing down. And so we did all of that, and that was the first one, and that was just like a regular Civic. Like, we've taken out like, and you know, that's why I don't mess around like that, guys, because you know, all of these people want to go against me, and they're, you know, some of these guys have base models, but like I've literally taken down the highest end trims, like, you know, the Type R. I've taken one of those down. I've taken down Honda Accord Sports. You know, it's not a joke, guys. I've taken down a 2024 Camry TRD. Same thing. I've even taken down the Tacoma TRD, guys. It's no joke, guys. You guys just want to have this ego in your head, and it's just, I don't have it. I'm out there on the road enjoying myself. I'm out there helping the community. You guys, you know, just want to get your XP points up, but the truth is, you know, I didn't get this far by playing like a chump, you know? Bro, I still, that facial hair, yo, thank you so much. It's actually not that deep, you know. It's not bad, but you know, I do try to keep it maintained. It's kind of low maintenance. I think my hair is a little bit more high maintenance than my beard. And so that's story number 1. Story number 2. Now this is a pretty tough one. So this one is kind of like a similar situation as to when I raced the Toyota Camry TRD Pro. You know what I mean? Or whatever, the Camry TRD. And so this is the 2024 one, right? When I told you guys I beat him, because I chased him down, and I came side by side with him, and I overtook him. And when we hit the final downhill section, I just ghosted on him. I was gone. He let up after that because it was such a shock to him when I overtook him that the next section was where the real battle had begun, and he was nowhere to be found. And so then this was pretty much a similar situation. You know, I'm going, and I stop at an intersection first, right? This is the one that I told you guys where I always stop. And so, hi boy, you okay? You wanna go under the bed? Here, let me take on my skate. Nice. Check out this skate deck, guys. So we're gonna be using this one. It's a used one, but it should be pretty good. One of my friends gave it to me. Not only that, we got the tie-dye. It's a nickel, right? The big one. They're dope. Okay, so this one's different. So let me finish the story. So I'm supposed to go first, right? Because it's my right of way. I was first, and this guy's still rolling up, you know, to the stop sign. And I signal him, you know. I always tell people visually, you know, I'm like, oh, I see you, and I'm gonna go. And so I signal him, and that I'm going, because I have the right of way, and boom, this guy literally runs the stop sign and just cuts in front of me, and I'm like, I almost have to brake. You know, because of how he did that. I'm like, man, what the heck? And so I'm like, all right, we start going for the climb. I'm like, see, this guy didn't even stop at that intersection. Like, what if some kid or some biker or someone that was coming along the road just managed to cross the street at that one time, you know, and then boom, he would have taken him out. And that's why I always stop there. I always stop almost all the stop signs, because I know how dangerous it is, guys. I don't play around like that with that whole racing stuff, guys. You guys want to go drive fast, drive a race car, go drive on a track. But obviously they can't do that, so they, you know, they're just trying to like be weird. You know, they come up with these cheap shots and these fake wins in their head. And, you know, like I said, I don't ever do a cheap shot. Nope, and it's not like that, nope. And like I said, he technically DQ'd himself already by not stopping. That's what I'm saying. And so, you know, I'm like, all right, and I let him go. And I'm like, all right, I'm gonna start my chase now. I give him a 2-car lead, and I start chasing. And then he starts trying to run away, bro. He starts trying to run away. You could tell, because he starts speeding up. As I start to speed up, he speeds up even more. And I'm like, all right, let's get it then. And I start pushing my car. I'm at like 10-15% pushing the car. I'm like, you know, but it's a little bit more deep. I can't make that sound. It sounds like a jet engine sometimes. It's like, no, I can't. I can't recreate it. I really can't. And then he's going and he's going. We hit the climax of another hill, and I follow him, and then we get into residential, and I'm like, all right, I know we're getting residential. This is where this guy's gonna mess up. I slow down a little bit, and because I know it's residential, you know, and I'm still pacing him though. And I see him, he almost crashes, because he was going so wide that he almost crashes into the parked cars. And I was like, dang. And so I was already ready. I already made, like, you know, move the car a little bit to the side to stay within the lane and give the car on my side enough space with like at least about 2 feet. And so then boom, you know, and then in that hitting that apex so tight like that brought me literally 1 car closer, and I'm right behind him. He starts trying to speed up again, but then I pull up side by side by him, and then we're like this, and there's one more curve like that, and he gets scared, he brakes, and I overtake, and I'm like that, boom, and now I'm in front, and now he starts trying to chase me down, and we hit the first corner, and I'm like, I'm gone. I ghost my lights, and then boom, I'm gone. I zoom down the thing, and he starts braking as soon as he saw that, because he got scared. He literally got scared on the first turn. And so yeah, that was pretty easy. And so it was kind of like a similar story with like the whole TRD Camry that I told you guys about, because it's literally happened almost in the same spot. And you know, the real battle didn't even begin. And to be honest, You know, it's not like I go out there trying to battle people, but like I said, I was on my practice run, and I had, you know, the right of way, and he was only just gonna try to mess up my practice run. And so by the time I got to the bottom and I turned around to go actually hit the regular downhill, the forward section, you know, about like 30 seconds later is by the time we see him coming down, and then when he sees me, he floors it. And I'm like, dang, you know, it was just one of those moments. You know, there's the levels, and it was probably like one of them newer CX-9s, Mazdas. It was one of them newer ones. Like I can say it newer than 2020. And so yeah, that was the first one. And coming down the second section, it was kind of weird. I started getting chased by a Volkswagen. It was an SUV Volkswagen. But it was one of them new ones. Like I said, guys, I keep running into these brand new cars, and it's like these people that wanna race. I'm like, bro, like, dude, I'm just trying to help out the community, man. What's it with you guys and racing, man? Don't you guys have like a race car or something? Like, you guys drive these nice cars. You obviously should have a race car at home or something, you know? And then this guy starts trying to chase me down in his Volkswagen, and then I dust him before we even make it to the section. We dust him before we even get to the intersection where I stop fully, like literally, because he got scared. Like, there's a turn where there's a huge blind spot. It's such a big blind spot, you can't see anything for at least 20 feet until you literally get 20 feet out of the turn. You can't see anything. But I know it so well, like in my heart, that I took it, you know. But I took it at a normal speed. He braked super early because he got scared, and by that time that caused such a big gap in our distance, bro. Like, by the time I hit the stop sign and was going, it took him another like 2 to 3 seconds to get there. And by that time I already forgot about him, and I said, let's go for real. And so I hit the next turn, but there was like this it was like a Suburban, and you know, maybe he thought I was trying to chase him, but we come in that first turn, and you know, he doesn't really gain any ground. He actually loses his ground, because that's the one where I tell you guys it's either gain or lose ground on that spot. And obviously he lost it. He wasn't paying attention. He was kind of probably just trying to watch what I was doing to try to run away, or, you know, get away from the chase. But I said, you know, I was in practice mode, bro. I'm not battling anyone, like I said, guys. Or whenever I'm helping the communities, like I said. You know, and I don't do that. Like I said, I'm not gonna like go pressure you or start tailgating you. You know, I'm gonna let you do your run so I can do mine. And, you know, sometimes people just like to get in my way, and that's how it is. Like, you know, I can't get mad at that. You know, people like will get in the way, and you know, sometimes it's not even intentional. Some people just go where they're going. And so, like I said, you know, we come up, he loses ground, and he sees the stop sign, and so he stops, but I ghost right next to him, and I zoom out, and I see another car in front. It was like a white Hyundai Elantra hatchback or something, you know. And he sees me, but like he starts to run, bro. Like you start to see that Elantra's tried to run away, but I wasn't even trying to chase him. You know? In that moment, I was just trying to do my practice. He starts to run away, and you know, I do my things because I'm doing my run on the way back, and then boom, I catch up to him, and on the final turn, right? So oh wait, let me explain it more thoroughly. I pass the Suburban, and then we come down to the first turn. He takes it, but I take it even more. I take a more cut turn, and I'm getting closer to him as every turn, right? And by the final turn, where I told you guys that I hit like a huge drift that one time, And then that one spot where I told you guys almost spun out in the rain. Right there, you know, I faked him. He thought I was gonna go for an inside, right? Because the turn, it goes deep. It dips in. Like it's a huge dipping turn like that. And then not only that, like you know, like I said, there was enough space, you know. I faked him and I made it look like I was gonna go inside, right? But he moved his car inside. And as soon as he did that, I flicked it out and then I drifted on the outside of him. Literally, I drifted on the outside of him. Like, I flicked it and I'm holding the angle and he's pressed against the inside of the turn and he has to slow down because I'm drifting right in front of him. Like, think about his car like this, and this is the inside of the turn, right? And he's that close, and I'm right here in front of him, like hitting like a four-wheel drift right there, holding it, and I floor it, and he loses all his momentum, and I'm just like, vroom. And it's like one of those moments, like, you know, when Takumi overtook Ryosuke in the first stage, you know. It was like that. And, you know, I got my pass and I went down. And, you know, like I said, it wasn't even like that. Like I said, I wasn't trying to, like, race him or battle him or anything, guys. I was just trying to do my practice run. But you could see that he intentionally did not want to, like, let me pass or, you know, wanted to, like, hold his own battle, right? And so I had to defend my run. Because I wasn't gonna, like I said, guys, you know, it's fine. Sometimes my runs get ruined, and I'm like, I can't do anything about it. You know, I hit a stop sign or a red light, and I'm like, oh, I can't do the thing because there was a red light. Hi, yo, what's up? And so that was that. You know, I hit the stop sign, and I was all calm about it because you know, and I think that guy, he was a little shaken up. He was a little riled up, but I think as soon as he saw me that I was cool about it and that wasn't really my intention, you know, it was all cool, you know. We just went our separate ways. It wasn't a battle or anything. I was just, like I said, trying to do my practice run, and, you know, I wasn't gonna let anyone, like, stop me. That's why I attempted to pass everyone, you know. And so it wasn't like and that's it. You know, those are the only two stories I have, I think. Oh, I think there's one more, but it's nothing crazy. Like, you know, I had a bunch of cars pass me. There was like this, it was like an older SS model. It was like a 2015 Camaro SS. And like, I don't know, I guess he was just trying to like pull up side by side with me. And, you know, I kind of just like outbraked him, you know. It wasn't even a braking contest. He just kind of like sped up and, you know, he used all of his braking potential and kind of just ended up behind, you know. And, you know, I just kind of rolled up next to him, and, you know, the first one, I pulled up my car just like barely halfway in front of him, like that, you know, just like winning by like half a car. And then the second one, you know, I let him have it, you know. I stopped like halfway in with his car in front. So, you know, I think I was just kind of like signifying that, oh, no, it's not a battle. You know, I don't care about that kind of stuff, you know, winning, losing, you know. Like I said. Is that a good story, Birdie? Thank you, Birdie. What's that on your face? You need to clean you want me to clean you? Some tissue. Let me see. No, no, eso no. Eso no. Baby, Demetrio. La carita me da así. Demetrio, la carita, mira. Sí. Judy, you want me to do your feathers? Can I do your feathers? Curious Georgia said hi, Colin, yo. Hey Georgia. Look, we got the. Oh wait, can I even show this? Sorry for making a weird face right there. No, I can't really show it. The birdies are in my room though. Yeah. Maybe I could take one out. Sorry if yesterday I wasn't in the stream. I was playing a game with my friend. Detris. Did I say it correctly? I forgot. Who said hi? Oh. Hi again. I think you were in the stream yesterday. Yeah, and then I think I even saw you on Roblox too. I was like working on my garden. Sweet. Let me do something real quick. Oh, okay, never mind. So I do want to make another video for Carg's Drift, excuse me. How do I explain? We're gonna do the GT86, and then I think I'm just gonna use a couple songs again. You know, those videos, I don't really, what do you call it? I don't monetize those videos. I just, you know, it's like montage music / records. I mean, I would like it, you know, for the record, right? And, you know, I could put no music behind it. That way, you know, I can, you know, blow it up and make it like, you know, my video instead of having to share all of that. You know, I can take all the credit. And so I was thinking about that, but I'm not sure. It's just, you know, it's hard for me to want to play that map all the time because I don't want to like burn myself out on it or like put myself, you know, in a spot where I can't beat my records anymore. I feel like I need to keep practicing, but in a way that where I can keep excelling. And so there's no other way to explain it. That's why I don't erase that map a lot. I like to keep it fresh in my mind all the time. But I hope you guys like my recent videos for that map. I've been using like some initial D music, and a little bit of Eurobeat. I went to the orthodontist yesterday, and they did something with my braces, and now my mouth hurts nice. They probably tighten them up or something. I think that's what they do. What is up, Twitch? Welcome back. I thought the stream was gonna be low quality for a sec. It's not. It's good. And it's good to see all of you. I'm gonna get started on Need for Speed here. We have to beat those records, man. Let me show you guys what it's all about. What I'm all about. Let's lock in, man. If I could do this in this stream, you know, I'll feel locked in. I'm not gonna lie. So, I'm gonna give it my best shot. And if we don't get it, You know, it's no harm, no foul. If you guys saw my last stream, we unlocked the FN Scar Creedmoor and Warface Clutch. And so we got that. We didn't get it for free. I was about to say we got it for free, but we didn't. We did unlock it for like a couple of weeks to try to do the contracts, but I already knew in my head I wasn't going to be able to get them done. But at least I got more than half of it done. And in terms of buying the weapon, I saved a lot of money. I only spent like less than $10 in credits. I still have some left over. And it's a great weapon, seriously. Like in comparison to the A545 that we spent like almost 5,000 credits just trying to unlock or more. Yeah, it's a pretty big gap. We're talking like $50 versus $10. So, and the sniper is great. You know, I still use it, but to be honest, I haven't been sniping because we had to snipe for like 4 or 5 days straight. We were just straight sniping, like just sitting around, reloading, taking down enemies. I mean, it was good. We got a lot of kills, and you know, we probably made the cheaters mad, but golly, it was a lot. And then doing the spec ops missions, just it almost burned me out, I'm not gonna lie. But it's a great weapon to have. Now I have a pretty good setup now. I think the other thing I wanted to get was there's this like I forgot what it was called, but it's a pistol. It's another automatic pistol, and it does good damage. It does like 100 damage or something, and it's full auto, so it's pretty close to like... Oof. I'm not sure. I can't remember if I was correct with the damage numbers, but there's a few other pistols in the game that do more than like the M1911 and the Makarov. And so that's about it. I told you guys my best driver stories from the last few days. And so that was fun. My mom got me some really bomb fish tacos yesterday and I forgot to record it. That's how good they were. And they were huge too. They were like if you guys have like Del Taco fish tacos, you know, they're kind of small, but they're still like, you know, hand sized. But these ones were like, boom. They're kind of big. A little bit. And they were good. Let's see. So what else? We're just gonna go for the records, Warface Clutch, and then probably play Fortnite with the subs today. Hopefully Kenny's on, Mav's on, Antonio. Maybe we'll get some Roblox in. And yeah, maybe we'll see Georgia on there too. She's here in the chat with us. Alright guys, yeah, I'm gonna get some juice. I was gonna say something like coffee, but what's up the matter? Georgia, can you guess what I'm drinking? Hold up, okay. Should we do the time attack or should we do the drift event first? What the heck? Check the TTV. Oh, I had it on just chatting still. Crap. I was about to start playing with no gameplay. Double check again. That my game capture is working. Motion blur. We'll keep that off. Decent. Turn it back on. Is it the drift event? Viscous tea? Yes, correct, Georgia. That is correct. Sweet. Alright guys, let me lock in. I gotta mentally prepare myself. I don't know why I'm doing these hand movements like I'm gonna be maneuvering the steering wheel. Bro's acting like he's gonna be when it's really just my thumbs. No, but I have to visualize it. You know, I have to visualize the wheels turning, how much radius. I still think that horchata tastes better. Oh yeah, I love horchata. I can agree on that. I like both. Should I like all the aguas? Let's see, they have Jamaica. There's what was the other one? Tamarindo. What's the other one? Oh, and then there's the horchata. There's some other ones like pineapple or something. How do you steer this? Oh, what the heck? With the keyboard? This is sick. This is like rocket racing. Wait, but how do you go backwards? Wait, but this is manual. How do I turn up the gears? What the heck? I decided to put pebbles next to the birds and now they're having a stare down. Uh-oh. Ay, Demetrio. Hey Lou, you wanna come on my shoulder? You wanna come on my shoulder, Demetrio? Alright, let me do this. Let me hit these drifts real quick. Alright, I'm locked in. For all the... This is for all the horchata. Oh, nice. Beautiful. I love that. Oh man. Bruh. Careful. Oh man, my drifts are not on point right now. I'm gonna warm up more. Someone said, oh, Matt said he wanted me to gift him something. For subbed gifts? What do you mean? I already gifted the subs for 11K. Remember, Mav? I gifted you the red boots, and I gifted Kenny the emote. No, I'm just kidding, guys. Maybe I'll see later. I did see some Roblox gift cards at the store. What do you guys think about those? Would you guys like be interested in something like that? And who even gets Robux anymore? Just kidding. Can't you like earn Robux? Isn't there a thing? Is that a thing? Crap. I didn't feel like them. I didn't get it. Let's give it another shot. Yo, what's up? What is some noise in the background? It sounds like a parrot or something. Yes, it's one of my birds here. I was actually thinking of taking him out right now. I'll take both of them out real soon. Who wants to go first? You them up there? Alright. Let me bring him out. Come here, boy. What's that? What's that? Come on. Come on out. Come on out. I got you. Come on. Let's go. I got you. Yeah, I promise. I got you. Yeah. Come on out. I'm trying to come. No. We're here. We're here. Some more space. Here he is. What's its name? Alright, his name is Demetrio or Demetrio. Let's see. He's totally not AI, guys. Look. Just kidding. Cute, yo. Thank you so much. Oh, be careful. Okay, let's give this another run. Careful, boy. Okay. It's for you. Watch this. Ouch. Oh. That was me. That was me you're biting there. Easy boy, easy. I can get away, I can get away. Watch. Nice. And drift this right here. Nice. Is that good, Demetrio? That was impressive, huh? Sorry, I know I'm not the best drifter. Birdie. Let's see. He's not a parrot though. He's a dusky conure, so he doesn't really like. Well, he can't talk like a parrot, you know. But he is verbal, you know. He does know how to talk, and he understands English. What game are you playing? I'm playing sorry, I'm playing Need for Speed 2015. I'm trying to get these gold records here. And so yeah, I don't really teach him. We don't have to teach him anything, but he does know how to say stuff. Right, boy? Hey, my shirt. Just kidding. Can I see the screen? I apologize. I'm not showing the screen right now on the live stream, this one, but you can see it live on Twitch. And so you could just click the link in my bio on YouTube and it'll take you there. Ouch. And that's where I'm live. Or you could download Twitch, the app, on the App Store. And I don't think you need to make an account. But to comment and stuff and follow on Twitch, yeah, you probably need to make an account for that. But just to watch it, I don't think so. Metro, I'm gonna concentrate, boy. Okay, thanks. Yo, you're welcome. Yeah, so if you're watching it there, let me know. Birdie. I need to lock in. Keep messing up. So birdie. Is police car dead? He's like glitched out. I was trying so hard. I think I just messed up too much. Wasn't drifting long enough. I had a good time though. He likes messing up my shirts. Love you, boy. I think I get it now. Instead of wasting my time on that straightaway too, I should gain more time and just drift harder towards the end. That's where I need to be. I need to be like 75% way through the second lap, right, Demetrio? He knows. He knows. See? It's because he was one of Coco's best friends, Demetrio. And Demetrio definitely passed on a lot of his knowledge to Demetrio and Lou. Very wise birdies. I'm gonna bring Coco. Okay, I'll bring Coco right now. Oh, man. Piece of dust got on my nose, dude. Allergies. Great. That was such a good run. Like, how could... Well. That was such a good run. Restart it now. We'll switch over to time attack after this one. How about that? That way we could refresh. Come on. Yeah, sometimes I'm just not giving it enough. Give it more. Come on. Swing it. Aggressive, right? More aggressive. Yes? Right here, boy. Come on. Let's do this. Come on, 8-6, go! Ah, as I crash into the wall. Come on, my 8-6, go! I know, oh boy. It's impossible to please this thing sometimes. Dang it. Lou, are you watching? What are you doing, Lou? Hey, calm down. Easy, I got it. I got it, Demeter. Watch. Watch, boy, watch. What? Oh, poor car. I know, I'm sorry, Demeter. I tried. That was my fault right there. I can fix this. Ah, the cop just rear-ended me. How dare he? Ah, that's me, boy. You're biting me. Ow. It's okay. Oh, boy. Oh. Oh no, it's time for time attack, right? Let's get away from these cops then. It's an interesting one. It could work. Hey. Why are you so cute? Why are you so cute? Hmm? Why are you so cute? You're tough, Brady? Okay. Why are you cute then? Why are you cute and tough? It's a good combo. Hi, bird. I did that through. Ready? This is a time attack. This one's different. So for this one, we go for time and speed. This one requires a lot of consistency and patience. How to put everything I know into it. Not everything, but I try to apply as much as I can. There's certain limitations. Oh, sorry. No. Dare he clip me. Easy, boy, easy. Stop. Don't do that. Retry. It's a game. It's not real life. I don't drive like that real life. Just okay, just a little bit, but not like that. Come on, there's a huge gap. I drive way better in real life. You know that. Come on, this game always messing with me. You've seen it. You've seen it. Come on, we were literally gonna get it in that one run, and then it messed us up. You saw it, right? Exactly. Well, I'm not crazy. It's good. Okay, last one. Easy. Oh, that's me, boy. Ah. Why'd you bite me? You're supposed to bite my shirt. You bit me. Ouch. Alright, come on. Wanna go back in the cage? Bye, bye. next. Alright. I'm back, everyone. Let me know if you can hear me still. Alright. Crap. I wasn't sure which one was the van. I thought I could take the outside. I kind of see some new spots where I could gain some more speed, and actually I'm starting to see it. This one's starting to feel a little easier. Hate it when that happens. Come on now. Where's my power? Where's my steering? I get locked up so bad. I hate it. You gotta floor it when that happens. You gotta be holding the gas. Oh, come on, dude. Sick and tired of the cars. Get them out of here, bro. I wish there was a setting for that. I'm so tired. Dang, I'm losing time somewhere. Must be in the straightaway. Lost one of them. Keep messing up. Sorry, boy. That was actually so close. I don't know what that sound was. Not coming from the computer though. Man, this is tough. close. Once again. I haven't. I even messed up too. Okay. I get it now. If I hit the brakes while I'm going like that, it'll cause it to understeer. But that can be applicable in certain situations. For example, if I'm taking a super wide turn, and then if I want to corner harder, I have to let off the gas, but not entirely. I think that's how this car works. Good sabotage.